Yesterday, I was on the phone with a listing agent on a deal that needed a potential 2-week extension. And then we're having to work through some things for the buyer and some, interesting scenarios. And I said who I was and how long I'd been in the business. I wanted to give her a little confidence, to know that everything's going to be okay. And then I said, oh, and the agent on the other side is with Mahara and Associates, and I've known Ray for a long time. She cut me off. And Ray, I hope you're listening. And she said, oh, Ray Mahara, I've known Ray for 30 years. That's all you had to say. At least I know that there's ethics on literally said this. I know that there's ethics on the other side and that Ray will make sure everything's okay. So literally tells me now she knows she can trust the word of the agent. So right? So when people ask, they ask me a lot of times from the broker side talking to real estate agents, well, what's the difference? What Keller Williams, Mahara and Associates, some of these smaller companies, Caldwell, what's the difference? A lot of them are going to say the name, because Keller Williams is a worldwide national brand, whatever. Mahara and Associates is more local, right? But let me tell you, you've told me a million times, Sen, local is the key, right? Our business is hyper local, right, Ryan?
Yep.
So when they knew the name, it was like conversation over. And it was made. So that's a great testament. Ray, you've built a great business. The two of you work obviously for one of the best. And it blew my mind. So it made my job easy getting to work with
I
you
meet
guys.
people to this day that, it's just I'm showing a house, they have an agent, and they're like, oh, you work for Ray? I know Ray.
Yes.
And it's the craziest thing. They're like, oh, he sold my home 20 years ago.
Yeah, no, people remember Ray, and he really
they
does
remember
have
him.
the best reputation, but our agents too.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, it speaks to the company, the kind of level of service we provide, and it definitely helps me on a deal.
Yeah.
Even if we haven't worked together personally, but, you know what, I did a deal with so-and-so, Mahara and Associates, and, it's always just good things, so.